Episode 5.
Episode 5.
Welcome back, everyone. Yes, hi. Welcome back to Kate and Natasha. AEDP therapy in the age of Corona. I'm aware that AEDP therapy is sort of like saying an ATM machine. You know, AEDP, psychotherapy therapy, automated teller machine.
I know.
But we wanted to have
make
therapy.
It clear.
We wanted to make it clear on YouTube, so we're so new to it that it was therapy. Yeah. Anyway, just a little
So
humor.
I'm Kate Halliday.
Yes, and I'm Natasha Pren. And
sorry. And are you sitting comfortably?
Yeah. Are you sitting comfortably?
Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
And do a quick wiggle. Just check that you are.
Just get your body.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is something you can do in your sessions. So, you know, Kate and I have been hearing so much, obviously, about grief that we're all living with, the loss of so many things, not only things, people, connection to people in the moment, all of these different ways that we are grieving and having disappointments and losses, and that we're living in an incredible age of uncertainty, or an age of incredible uncertainty. And so we thought maybe we'd give you 2 exercises, one that you can do with clients and one that you can do with yourselves to soothe yourselves and help your clients and connect with them online. And we're going to keep it short and sweet.
We are. And actually, as you said that, Natasha, before when we were talking about it, we kind of agreed it would be one separate one, but in fact they both would work with both. So, but here we go. So the one I'm going to suggest is that something that our colleague Jerry Lamagna posted this morning on the ADP listserv, and he talked about giving yourself a self-hug, which would just be, it's sort of like the EMDR butterfly hug, but a hug you can actually do this, which actually I gather is really good for the heart, and put one arm under and hold yourself. It's good for the neuroreceptors.
Yeah.
And we can do this while we're sitting with our clients online, and we can invite them, and if they're willing at all, or if they're feeling really awkward, it occurs to me they might not want to do it, and you can say, that's fine, watch me. And then just really do this and make it a gesture of self-kindness, and invite the patient to sit and just experience it and slow it down and be together in it. And there is, in fact, as I'm doing this, I don't know about you, Natasha, what is it feeling like for you? But I'm noticing a feeling of settling into my body a bit more.
Yeah.
There's a kindness here, maybe almost like you could give yourself an actual squeeze, which brings the body online in a way that really helps us. And that's so simple. And part of what experiential therapists have said to me is, how can I do experiential therapy? I rely on the whole body. Well, here's a way to actually embody it. So give this one a try.
And you can do it at the end or the beginning of sessions with clients and say, you know, I was really thinking about you, and knowing that we're all not touching and not hugging mostly. You know, some of us are home with spouses or children or pets, but lots of people are alone. Would it be okay if I give myself a hug and imagine, and also lots of permission, right? If you give yourself a hug and we imagine hugging each other. So it's incredibly good for your immune system too, you know.
Yes. There was research cited this morning about how touch bestows protection against infection in humans. So, if you are in an apartment somewhere, if the person's in an apartment somewhere with no other living being, this is still touch. This is touch.
Yeah.
So you had another one, Natasha, you were going to use as an example.
Yes, but it's really, you know, it's really almost the same. And you can do, you know, just putting your hand anywhere that feels comfortable. I particularly like this one. And I also really love putting both of my hands on the tops of my thighs when I'm sitting. And I actually sometimes do some tapping just back and forth, and then let them hang and get heavy on my thighs. Not hang, but you know what I mean? Like, relax onto my thighs. And then I just sort of say, like ragdoll, almost like, what does that feel like? Breath, breathe it in. I'm here with myself, me to me. Okay, safe in this moment. Breathe it in, breathe it out. I'm okay. I'm worthwhile. I'm really pretty wonderful. I got you. Yeah.
And as
Yeah.
you're saying that, Natasha, it's so interesting. I'm doing it along with you.
Yeah.
I can feel it taking effect. It is powerful, and I can imagine if I were your patient, I would have your voice echo in my mind long after the session ended, because there's something about that hypnotic quality of slowed down, kind,
Right.
and that goes with a body gesture that
Yeah.
really lands. So thank you. I'll be using this one.
Yeah. Thank you. And thank you to our colleagues who are writing things. Everybody's trying to help everyone. It's really such a wonderful, terrible time. The best of times, the worst of times. Yeah.
So we want to make this short and sweet, as Natasha said. How has it been for you to sit with us today? We began by naming grief, and we then went to thinking about ways to soothe the grief together. And I'm wondering how it feels for you to have done this with us.
Yeah. No right or wrong, just notice.
Just notice.
Notice.
All right. Make room for it all.
Make room, yes, exactly. Let it soak in. Whatever it is. Actually, only soak in the good stuff.
That's right. That's right.
So, taking care of yourselves in all the ways that you already are, and add some extra. And we'll be back with episode 6.
We will, and we'll look forward to seeing you all. Be well.
Yes. Bye for now.
Bye for now.